Dozens of protesters are being removed from a woodland in Buckinghamshire, which is on the planned HS2 rail route. Activists who oppose the 140-mile-long high-speed line have been occupying the area for months. The site, known as Jones Hill Wood, is said to have inspired some of Roald Dahl's famous novels. Our environment correspondent Claire Marshall joins us from there now. Claire.
So Roald Dahl used to walk around this countryside in the 1970s. It's where he wrote some of his most famous books like Fantastic Mr. Fox. But this landscape is going to change dramatically. The main HS2 line is going to come through here, right where that wood is. Now, some people think of this as progress. There are others currently living in the treetops there who think that it really shouldn't go ahead. In the heart of an ancient beech wood in the Buckinghamshire countryside this morning, contractors for HS2, they began putting this fence up at first light. On this side, those who say they stand for the trees.
That is not my problem.
High in the canopy, a little community. Protesters moved in here around 8 months ago. They're no longer welcome. HS2 took possession of the wood by compulsory purchase in March. They say they're here illegally. So the contractors arrived before dawn. They've been here for a number of hours and now they're actually up the trees, starting to dismantle the houses up there. Some people say that trains are good for the environment.
I mean, if that was the case, there would be more of an effort to make train transport cheaper than it is. It's a very inaccessible form of transport.
Kevin Bunce owns the farm across the field. His family name was immortalised by Roald Dahl along with farmers Boggis and Bean, who failed to outwit wily Mr. Fox.
I used to walk through here with my dad as a child, and I still do now with my children. But from today, that ends. It's all gone.
HS2 say the multi-billion-pound infrastructure project connecting London, first to Birmingham, then on to Leeds, will not only bring jobs, but help the UK's transition to a low-carbon economy.
We've created an ambitious plan to develop a green corridor up and down the railway. So we're planting 7 million trees and shrubs along phase 1 alone.
These trees in Warwickshire were in the way of the HS2 line. They were cut down in April. There are only tiny fragments of ancient woodland left. This one will also soon be gone. The question is whether the environmental cost of creating a faster train line is too high. Claire Marshall, BBC News, Buckinghamshire.